Alongside Teddy Atlas, good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. A good block. Well-targeted counterpunch by the babyface assassin. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Anderson. Parries that punch intended for the head. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well, but basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Anderson's now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead. We know he can get off first, but now this dimension serving him well.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Anderson. A good block. Last 10 seconds. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Well-placed counter-punch by the babyface assassin. Teddy with a good block. Oh, and they decide to trade there. blocked by the babyface assassin. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Halfway through round number 2. Chambers blocks it. Very clean offense from defense by the babyface assassin. What a good counterpunch by the babyface assassin. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Anderson. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, Ben. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
Eddie Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. Well, it may be one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Chambers able to land the counterpunch. Committing up top now, he goes there again. Nice block. And that is some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Eddie Chambers. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Back to the head he goes. Able to cover up that gut. Wow, is he defensively sound. Eddie Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. Fast Eddie Chambers is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Anderson's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter, and the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Combo lands to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Anderson. Very nice work with the double jab up top. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Eddie Chambers. Good double jab by the babyface assassin. Well-placed 3 punches landing by the babyface assassin. Anderson's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
And clicks of the talk. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those 2 fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
A nice block by the babyface assassin. Way to block there. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Halfway through this round here. away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing out of him.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother or father bought you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Fast Eddie Chambers, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Final 10 seconds. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Make him pay for his mistakes. Get the compress on that. Let's work.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Nice strike after catching one by Anderson. Lands the counter. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot-shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Good solid 1-2 by the babyface assassin. Blocks away that headshot. Anderson is being smart on the outside. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Well-targeted counterpunch by the babyface assassin. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. This is really good work here, kind of like a boxing 101, and it's paying off. He's popping off that jab. He's staying at a safe, longer range here, and he's controlling this fight.
Yeah, he's controlling real estate. Matter of fact, he looks like a real estate broker to me. He's charging a lot of money for ground right there. Every inch, every foot that his opponent tries to come in, he doesn't charge him $10, $20, $30. He charges him 3, 4, 5 punches.
Good-looking counterpunch. Fast Eddie Chambers is doing half of his opponent's job for him. He's a sitting target. This is like being in the gym for his opponent right now.
Yeah, he's just standing straight up, making himself much, much too available.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by the babyface assassin. At the halfway point of round 7.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Excellent counterpunch by the babyface assassin. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. With a nice looking counterpunch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Well-placed counterpunch by the babyface assassin. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by the babyface assassin. Anderson's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Well-placed counter punch by the babyface assassin. Eddie Chambers has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
Keep moving around the ring.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Anderson. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. On the mark, the counter punch by the babyface assassin. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good looking counter punch. Some Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Anderson. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
But they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
And a well-placed counter by the babyface assassin.
Keep your head moving.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Eddie Chambers with a nice looking counterpunch. Targeted counterpunch by the babyface assassin. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by the babyface assassin. Jabbing is straight by the babyface assassin. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going to distance based on what we've witnessed so far. And that is some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Eddie Chambers. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
defend and then go on the offensive. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Able to dismiss it. Chambers able to land the counter punch. I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Chambers able to land the counter punch. To another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Nice block by the babyface assassin. Anderson's much better on the outside, much better when he has some space and he's at long range. So pushing off here, creating space is the right thing to do. Chambers blocks it away. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Able to land the counter punch. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. With a nice looking counter punch. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
On the mark, the counter punch by the babyface assassin. Game plan there. Out from range. Wow, crushing blow upstairs. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Blocks that punch. Chambers able to... There it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Fast Eddie Chambers is losing badly. I mean, do you see it any other way, Teddy? He's losing this fight.
Yeah, he is, and he's got to turn it around. And I think it's too late. I hate to say this as a trainer, but to start doing all the fundamental things that usually you bring to a fight, it's too late for that. He needs to find a way to land a big shot.
That's typically not the message you hand out.
No, it's not, because the more you look for a big shot, the more you don't find him. You leave yourself wide open. But he's gotten himself painted into that corner right now.
Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good block. Eddie Chambers with a nice looking counter punch. Nice block by the babyface assassin. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision. Anderson's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout, but no, we wound